Good morning, all ye, counting down the days till Christmas. Last week, we looked at sentence fragments that result from adverb clauses. This week, we're going to look at sentence fragments that result from adjective clauses. As always, though, first, let's review. Sentence fragments very often occur when an adverb clause is punctuated as if it were a main clause. Here's an example of this sort of sentence fragment. Although Bill made coffee and Lil didn't scream at anyone, Jill, Will, and Phil still went home sick. I chose a clause of concession for a reason. Although cause clauses and time clauses cause sentence fragments fairly frequently, concession clauses are the champs. Why? The subordinating conjunction although. People have gotten it into their heads that it's something other than a subordinating conjunction. It isn't. If although begins a clause that is not a part of a main clause, it begins a sentence fragment. In our example, the period after anyone has to be a comma. Not optional, not some say, others say. It has to be a comma. Adjective clauses occasionally cause sentence fragments. This happens only, however, when the adjective clause comes at the end of the main clause. Here's an example of this sort of sentence fragment. I just finished reading Moby Dick, which may be the greatest American novel. This complex sentence is derived from two simple sentences. I just finished reading Moby Dick. Moby Dick may be the greatest American novel. The two sentences share a common element. The title, Moby Dick. In context, the main point seems to be that the writer just finished reading it. Because both sentences are short, we subordinate the latter to the former. First, we replace the shared element in the clause to be subordinated with a relative word. Then we insert the clause to be subordinated into the main clause immediately after the shared element. A sentence fragment occurs when we neglect that second step. Sometimes we think that the word which works the same way as the word that. It doesn't. If we have which beginning a sentence, and that sentence is not a question, we almost certainly have a sentence fragment. Well, so much for another week, Grasshopper. As always, stay safe. Stay at it. And as John Irving phrased the matter, keep passing the open windows.